Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Melvin, and in this video, I wanted to go ahead and talk about Gmail, but more specifically, how to use labels and filters. So as you can see here, I'm using my demo account for this demonstration, and pretty much I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. So I'm not sure if you watched my other video, but I gave a little quick and simple demonstration on how to use Gmail. So this is gonna be a little more advanced, focusing more on labels and printers. So as you can see here on the left side, you have inbox, which is standard, so isn't important. And then I added these right here. I added food, Groupon, Timberland. So I'm just gonna show you what I have so far. Under food, I have a little arrow here. Click on that for the drop downs, and you can see all these other food labels that I have created. Then we have one for Groupon, which has no drop down, and then we have one for Timberland. These are just right now I'm still working on this email account, so it's not that many, but just enough so I can show you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an example, and I'm gonna use Dropbox. So I select it, and I go to more, and from here I want to go down to filter messages like these. So just leave it from. You can change it from it according to from to subject or any of these items here. But once I select it, I pretty much leave this the default that's in there. So we're gonna use this, and then we're just gonna go ahead and go to create filters with a search. So when you select skip the inbox, archive it. Whenever you receive these messages, the way we're gonna set it up is that it goes straight to your folder and you never see it in your inbox. The purpose of this is to prevent a whole bunch of spam email just coming in your inbox. You could sort it out, and I'll show you. So we don't want to mark it as red because I want to know when I get new emails. Star it, not really. So we're not doing any of these. Right now we're just focusing on the labels. So I'm going to go ahead and click on apply, and then we're going to hit choose label. Since I don't want it to be on any one of these, I'm going to go ahead and create a new label for it. So click on new label. Please enter the label name. I'm going to call it Dropbox. And then here you have the option to put it under already created label, which actually is a folder. So I want to go see what's available for me. So do I want to put it under food or any one of these, Groupon or Timberland? I don't really feel like selecting any one of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and uncheck it. And I'm going to go ahead and create it. So now you see, now we created a folder for Dropbox. You come down here, you will see also apply filter to one matching conversation. So if you had a whole bunch of emails from Dropbox, it will show that number there. And then if you select it, it will automatically filter all these emails, and they will all respond to this filter. So I'm going to go ahead and create it. And as you can see, it has been removed from my inbox, and it went directly to the Dropbox folder, which is, I say the word folder, but it's really Google, in Google terms, is label. So as you can see in this label, the Dropbox is already in here. So this I really like this just because it's so much easier, especially with my Groupon. I get so much spam from these guys, and creating a label for it and filtering it to come to its own folder just saves so much space in the inbox. So if I wanted to go ahead and filter another one, I'm gonna go ahead and filter one from Tiger Direct. So I'm gonna click on it, more, filter messages like these. Then I want to leave this to standard and just go straight to create filter with a search. I want to skip the inbox, and I want to apply filter. Once again, I don't want to use any of these filters, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. I'm sorry, I don't want to use any of these labels, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new label and call it Tiger direct. I'm gonna go ahead and create it. Here you see one, create filter, and see this one didn't take both of them because it has a different name. As you can see, it's right down here. And if you did, if you want to mess around with the settings, you can go to settings, click on the coggy on the far right, go to settings, go to filters, and then these are all the filters that you created. The last one I created was the Tiger Direct. I'm gonna go here. Well, I'm not gonna export or delete it, so I just can go straight to edit. And then here you can sort of include more information on here. Um, let's see, you should be able to drag folders, so that's why I'm not too worried about it. Let's try an example. No, I was wrong. But anytime you want to, I know you can either add sub-labels to it. So for foods, for example, these are all sub-labels. Or you can go to edit and pretty much nest it anytime you want to. So that way you don't have a whole bunch of folders. You can just create one category to put all your labels. Sorry, I keep saying labels and folders. They're both the same thing. Just keep that in mind. So you could create categories for all your labels and then just create subfolders. Yeah, just create sub labels for them, and you pretty much create something like this. So for example, I'm gonna create a new label. If you want to create a label without doing the filter, just go to more, and it should be all the way down. Create new label, and for this one, I'm gonna put generic. This is just an example. I don't want it to nest because I want this to be the main one. So as you can see, it's right here. Then I'm gonna go to the Dropbox, and I'm going to edit and nest under generic. Save it, and as you can see, it is now under here. Do the same thing for Tiger Direct. Go to edit, nest under, and then generic. Save it. So now we have two in here. Also, you can go to generic directly and add sub-label. Let's say can't think of anything. New egg. Create, and then you see I'll create it right there. So it's pretty easy to manage these labels. If I don't like it, just go ahead and remove it. You can also add color to your labels. So I'm gonna go to Dropbox. Let me add the color blue to it. So now when you go to your email, you'll see right here it has that color. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as unread. Mark or it's red. And I don't want the color, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. Remove color. So yeah, there you can see how easy it is to create labels and how to filter your labels. Let me see if there's anything else. For right now, let's see what manage labels should take you. Oh, here you can see. I pretty much hid most of them because for this inbox, this is just I don't need any of this. So I hid the star, chats, and mail, draft. You really can just go ahead and play with it. It should be go to inbox settings and then labels right here. So here you can pretty much hide or show your labels up here. And if not, they're going to be down here anyways. This is basically from your standard inbox right here. Your top items are the ones that are showing. You cannot disable the inbox, and I think important. Oh, I guess I left important on, but you cannot disable inbox. So anything you want to show, as you can see here, all of these are showing, are going to appear at the top. Anything that you hide is going to be at the more section on here. You can't delete the standard. That's what I meant to say earlier. You can't delete the standard labels. For example, all of these up here cannot be deleted. Anything that you create, you are able to delete. Alright, I hope this gives you a better understanding on how to use labels and filters. Uh, Trust me, it's really awesome to have my Groupon labels and just have all of these guys just come in here. And whenever I feel like checking Groupon deals, I just go straight to my Groupon label. And that way it keeps my inbox a little bit more clean and I can better manage my emails this way. Yeah, so tell me what you think. Um, Now that this is my first video that I've done since I installed Windows 8 on my computer, so hopefully I will be doing a lot more videos. Well, I take that back. This is not my first video, but it's the first one in a very long time. Alright guys, have a good one.